So hey guys, I'm here, obviously. Um, I should not be, but I am. Thought what better way to make sure that I continue to walk off whatever is currently going on, than to make sure that, like, nah, bro, we can't leave it like that. Last stream will not be over my dead body, right? So anyway, I definitely should not be here. Um, Not even remotely. Anyway, definitely should not be here, but I am. I will tell you that I will not be here long today. I'm going to continue walking off whatever, and um, I found this whole new way through things and a way to get back to at least Nemo days. Simply, apparently, I can watch Tales from the Crypt. Like, hell yeah. So I've been watching marathons. While trying to walk it up. Um, I assume it's because it's now got a little bit more cheese than ever to it, but it's also cathartic because of growing up with, what to expect, things. We use it to break on through to the other side, right? Move through. Uh, yeah, but I wouldn't say just feeling bad. And shit, even I'm wondering if I'm really alive today. Yeah, Doggo keeps learning the same thing. Refuses to leave me. He's being very invasive. It's one more of those wonderful things that I'd probably be elsewhere if it wasn't for this fucking band of merry idiots. I was trying to rest last night. I don't know what super genius asshole decided, despite the lights off, that'd be a good idea to knock. I was like, hell no. Motherfucker did not just wake me up, bro. I was like, I'm not even. And they kept knocking, and then I was just, I'm in straight rude bitch territory. I'm like, first of all, I know you know I'm a business motherfucker. Secondly, go fuck off somewhere. And then I they fucked off wherever people fuck off to. And I went right back to sleep. Then I woke up at 4, not breathing. May or may not have had another heart attack. I'm not sure yet. Uh, Called the family, called others. Thought about calling an ambulance. My friends at certain places, and I was like, fuck it, man. Nope. Some helpful little fucking pick me ass stalker will tell the YouTube groupies that it's 4 a.m. and JSP's leaving from somewhere. No, I don't think so. No, it's like, well, we could just call the cell phones up, tell them to keep it off fucking whatever. And I was like, no, I'll still see it here. And I thought, well, if it ain't that, it'll be one of these tragedy pimps, the scanner. But ours usually is not run over the scanner. But like, man, if I had to try to make it in the middle of the fucking road, it's like I ain't doing that either. And then if somebody does catch wind or see, then they'll know little is. It's like, fuck it, fuck it. And then hell, even around here for me, you get to where you're going and any medical facility, and what happens then is you got other little fucking local pick-me's and tragedy pit pieces of shit who work in these ERs and other places and even ICU units, shit like that. And they just say up to fucking YouTube and do whatever too. They ain't never got time for that shit. And really for no other reason than they can. Cause none of it, nor my health, has any bearing on Summer, her whereabouts, how she vanished. Right? But they do it. It's just like the other day, man. Team I've got for little light people calling her, pretending to be them, telling me her regular was out or some shit. I'm like, dude, fuck off that shit. Got people calling every day doing something. Every day they called about my son, something to do with him, and trying to get info from family members. I ain't got no time for it. So every time they do that, I just swap it up a little. One more day, walk it off. It'll be anyway. Y'all, I don't know what the hell is Mary Band. No, I do. They're up to the same shit, different day crap. Now, I was planning on coming back yesterday to finish Peace, right? But I didn't. I felt so bad. So I think I went to PG's for all of 5 minutes last night. Talked about a few things. I think she asked for one to come on bail. I was like, no, we couldn't do that. So anyway, left back out there. Sat around. Um, but the rest of these fucking idiots been watching for. Well, I always kind of am, right? But I've watched over the course all this time. But once again, over the last few weeks, been half-ass paying attention to the rinse repeat cycle of goofballs set up, next trauma, barrel scraping, tampering of wishes they're trying to tie up bows, finishing storylines. I guess we're almost maybe now at a point where they're on their last editing history of this is their story and they're all sticking to it and trying to finish blackmailing others that were helping them throughout all of this into silence or targeting them, their kids. Now, that depends though, because some of them are fake as shit right now doing that, participating in it. Whatever. It's all drama, right? And to make those they're really doing it to seem just like an average day, right? So commonplace here around here, people stop hearing it. Meanwhile, it's actually happening to many others are just playing pretending to be victims, pretending to be targeted by, while still working with one another in the background. And as always, chats and others are buying it hook, line, and sinker. But what I've watched transpire over the last few weeks is they're doing all these little things, right? Much like I always kick my own little pebbles into the pond. Weather vanes and such. I've watched over the past couple weeks is, they've come up with LS fake court dates. Certain people are in chat, much like all the fake sloppy shit that's come out since during the well drives vanished. Oh, what is that? Like 5 or 6 sloppy ass moments in the past few weeks, couple months. Blatant as hell on who's responsible, who's trying to run shit and failing fucking miserably. Nobody's, nobody's, I don't know, some see it, some don't. I'm just tired. So if you know, you know. If you see it, you see it. Whatever. But yeah, like, they lay all that shit at Smiley's feet, right? I don't really give a shit about that either. Because fuck her, that's why. She's always been a lying ass. Tragedy pimp bitch. Um, Little off, for sure. Main stalker, even for public, especially my children. I'm just, her claims to fame, much like Cam's, make one want to bum it. The way she gets into everything, the way she builds, all that, watching her lie, it being visually and audibly shown and as proof to everybody before she ever gets up to as many subs as she has now, and people still be like, oh gosh, she's such a no. No. So like always, y'all wanna eat shit, drink it, you're ready. Anyway. They lay it all off on her though. But what should disturb people is how well she played it off with full outrage and the bottom lip and the quivering and misuse of services and targeting and how fake heartbroken and also should never made sense to begin with. Boy, that should alarm a lot of y'all viewing some of these creators. Just like always, how they're able to do that shit. They're all monsters, man. Cons, pieces of shit. Not so well folks around the world. Somehow all coalescing here in a swamp full. This place they found is the perfect breeding and hiding ground. Profit on what they'd normally be in prison cells for in their own lives, but here they profit. Oh well, right. But I've watched as a couple things have happened too. Otherwise, more dates again, certain circling of attempted manipulation. On about 6 different levels. All things circling Josh again around certain things. In the past couple of weeks, during certain points of contact, certain things go back and forth around here behind the scenes. A certain chats, certain panel rides. I'm not oblivious to any of it. The whole, hey, can you help cleanse Floppy of the fucking Douglas and the Monica messages and all that. If y'all watched, I did a live. I already spoke on that. And look, now that certain folks are suddenly, miraculously, um, just popping right on up. All these little stick channels coming right back up like whole resurrected looking asses under different names. A few, new ones. A couple with some very bad links nobody should be touching. Apparently CZ fell for that shit though. Whatever. Say more than a few did. But I find it really weird. No, I don't. Scratch that. But that Jenny and Adrian and a few others are popping up around certain people to do with these little arcs, these little extra bits right now. Some of these channels, Nah, certain people doing lives, then put behind membership walls. People sending me that I just, nah, y'all gonna miss me at this, and maybe it's just a brain dot, maybe it's coincidence. I just, nah. Hey, past 3 or 4 days though, I've watched a certain thing kind of come to a point, sort of. It's coming in the next few days. You know, like all time to bullshit around here. Are you back already? Did you go check on everything? You do your rounds? Yeah, I'm still alive, don't worry. Did you just huff about that? Oh, hell yeah. Anyway, he was escorting Little, and now he's back. So he made sure Little was safe, doing what Little was doing. Is come back to me to make sure I'm still alive. Anyway, last couple days, these bitches are just on my nerves. It's goofy. And all of it really kicking in after a certain thing. Man, I gotta tell you, if I were y'all, I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry a bit. Because if you think I ever had to or need to go through any of you here in order to access real things, it's sadly a mistake. So your shenanigans and attempted eating of again in order to try to cut off avenues to whatever control shit, I wouldn't even worry about it. But you all will, because 'tis a season, right? I don't know. I'm just gonna watch it, compile it. Y'all can do whatever you want with that stupid shit this time. Much like what the hell's going on with Earth, Linda and Susie. Y'all miss me with shit. I would love to drag some info at this in certain places and realms. Eh, it, what in the world are you doing? I don't even know why I'm asking my cat that. Anyway, and BK Lippy and TM will need to get their shit together and fuck straight the fuck off. Along with all their little sycophants and dipshits and a whole group of sassy patriots. I don't know. And I guess people who I blocked in the streets like 2 years ago can sub back if they like. But, whatever, man. Um, all versions of that one. Y'all know how many fucking versions of itself that one came at me with over the past 2 years? Holy shit. Psycho. So anyway, um, that some of the commenters and places or that Floppy himself decided to go with the hashtag just been 3 years and something about a stool again, right? And then shaking my head. Now, I don't know about you all. Y'all find it weird? They're all trying to push this idea, but they have been for quite a long time. But they keep trying to do it, and right now they're laying into it. But much like, and what's weird for me is Candace on the couch channel a while back while she was scrapbooking and throwing out the Dr. Phil newspaper, having it on top, right, clearing the parents' newspaper. She was also like, yeah, it's been 3 years. Oh, wait, I mean, fuck. Now the rest of this group is suddenly, they all keep going 3 years, 3 years, 3 years. But do remember, just a couple of days ago, they were giving everybody shit, including C&D, for not knowing how long Summer has been gone. Right now, they're all 3 years, cold case, cold case. No, motherfuckers. Nuh-uh. I mean, Banner literally has one of his tags is 3 years, bro. And are you confused, or are you just trying to make it longer than it has been? That's y'all's deal. I wonder why you're trying to do that. Can't imagine why. Y'all seem a little overly excited by the prospect of 3 years. Seems like you're counting shit before it's hatched and all. Now I know that from your buddies Jenny and Adrian, they do love that. They're always celebrating the next year and the next year, and they can't wait for the next one. A whole hell of a lot of you, though, right? You can't wait for a 3 year, and what you think is going to be pushed by you all somehow get it made a cold case. For what purposes, I can't imagine. Yes, I can. Now, I don't know what the hell y'all think you're up to. Yeah, I do. I do. It's another goal. Um, I know. I hope LA never allows you all to do what I'm pretty sure all of you in a well-organized group online are pushing to do. Especially with all your all's little setup, tampering, muddling bullshit throughout Summer's case. Fuck all of y'all. I know what all of y'all are thinking as a well-organized group online. And I hope the feds and LA never allow you all to push till that happens so all of you can. Nope. No. I know what the fuck you fuck sticks are up to. I don't think it takes a super genius to figure that out. But, and I think that's what part of you have worked for, is to tamper with and fuck with Summer's case so much so that that's maybe the realm her case finds itself in, thanks to all of you all and what your intended goal might have been, might still be. Is in no mood for it. Not even a little. Now, you three dipshits over there, in particular, it's funny how you all want to do whatever. Something I say, be like, oh, this is important, and they, no. See, I left that piece the other night. Wasn't done with it. Said I'll be back. I've not been back to finish it. I'm glad you, merry bunch of fucking idiots, think you know where I'm going with it, though. That's pretty funny, right? And then to put the hashtag, it's only been 3 years, though. Wow. Thanks now, right? Well, and I find that really, really fucking rage-worthy, considering the asshole with those hashtags is absolutely without a doubt, by own admission and others and by proof held, has tampered with Summer's case on purpose, has worked for those doing so for many reasons, has targeted witnesses, has done some of the worst shit I've ever seen a human being do on this planet. Others with a well organized group online and by its psycho self, but by its own mission has been paid, told to, asked to fuck with Summer's case or to disseminate and put out false, misleading, fake info that creates chaos, not just here online, to combat anything. No, but to inevitably, every single time, create tens of thousands of calls in to LE detectives, feds, etc., that overwhelm them, waste resources, take them off Summer's case, etc. Now it's a hell of a thing to do, Floppy. And then dare goddamn hashtag anybody. Going, just been 3 years, shaking my head. Yeah, well, buddy, 2 years, 4 months, 12 days. Think it has anything to do with you and your merry dipshit band over here. You know, ye old Summer Wells community built by fucking MGL Tiffers. Mm, AB, and then the rest of you dipshits being built rising up, etc. along the way. The Qs, the Chases, the Don Bs, the fucking Shares, Shays, CZs, Smileys. I bet it might have something to do with it. Especially when you go not just being a dipshit idiot online, or a double-edged sword, or at least attempting something real, but being online on purpose in order to fuck up, insert, disseminate, mislead, even submerge um, detectives and agents working their case. That's a hell of a hashtag for somebody who plays games, tampers with targets, real people in an open and active investigations, and knows anywhere near them, knows what they're doing, and taking real detectives, law enforcement, and Fed time off Summer's case. That's the least goddamn helpful thing I've ever heard or seen. I don't care who you think you're doing it for or with. The reasons cannot be good for that. And when there's proof had and held and admitted of all y'all doing it, well, I gotta tell you, for any of y'all to type out shit about 3 years and telling somebody else, good job, blah, 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 no. You can buy yourselves a goddamn anything, really. Like, I just, fuck is your major malfunction? I'm nuts. Right? And to Oak Rose, I had a serious question. Do you remember being up here and, well, at first you were over on Annabelle's, and then you came to mine, you got up on the panel and you did the fuck shit and such. Um, and you were asking Annabelle and stuff for advice and all that about how I wouldn't. Do you remember all that? I'm asking for a friend. Do you think I've forgotten? I mean, I know you've been visiting the past few days. Do you think I've forgotten? Yeah, you remember that? Okay. So you tell me, you don't think that was a form of just fucking with me to fuck with me? For what? What did you gain from it, Crows? What did it help? Did it help you? Did it help me? The better question is, did it help Summer? to plot go over there and disrupt Jody Sue's live stream while she's talking, all that, get her off track, go fuck with her a little. Yeah, I mean, I still have the fucking recordings and all the setup plays, and you talk on Vanna and stuff, the one who targeted and helped torment my child and all that. They're in that particular cycle as well, so you clearly knew what band of merry idiots you're playing with. We're frenzies with them and did that on purpose here. So you were playing into the harassment, fuckery, just average fucking with me. Right? Tell me, in what realm was that fun for you? I don't care if it was 6 years ago. Gross. I don't care if it was 6 minutes ago. I don't care who you support. At that time, they were all, including Annabella, getting ready to go to the well and all that, So, um, I don't care who supports who or where. Y'all can pick all of us as some main character to support or not support, but tribalism, pick me bullshit, whatever's popular at the moment. Use other human beings out there in the world. Those like you, Crow, are playing roles in these open and active cases, and you're helping target and harass people in and around them. You may find it just brief fun or whatever, but when you clearly are helping these groups further the torment and harm and real life issues we all have with that shit, it's not fun, man. It's being part of the problem, not the solution. It's not helping fund these victims. It's not helping be an advocate. It's not helping law enforcement. Growth. I don't care what you say, when you were over there during that period with Annabelle, who at that time was clearly dazed and all them and doing all the fuck shit, always has been, always will be, planning on coming over here and jumping up on my panel in order to fuck with me. Well, yeah, well, I don't care if you're with a group or singular, but when you work with a group, Crow, and you clearly were, you and another grown adult, let me make that clear, a grown adult decided and giggled while you were like, oh yeah, let's go fuck with JSP today. During a cycle of targeting I'm a little and shit, man. You weren't by yourself, you weren't singular. and you did it for and with others. And now that it behooves you, you're suddenly over again. And, you're like, oh, but, there's no buts here, Crows. None. So, tell me, explain to me, how that helped the, quote, case of Summer Wells online today? Or any others you were thinking I was unaware of your bullshittery on these streets during that period. Because if you think I think that's all you did around here, you're also sadly mistaken. Alright, I know better. You remember the phone call in person? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Y'all just keep thinking all of us are stupid, okay? But anyway, what I do know is you're not the type of individual that I would have in my, quote, real life. And, I know that the next case online that you're interested in, the next Amber Alert that comes out, I don't know what your needful thing is, Crows. Alright? But I know you'll do the same things over and over and over again to other victims, survivors, fighters, their families, witnesses, neighbors, etc. Whatever for funsies here in this room and think it's doing no harm. And it is. You're hurting real people with whatever your needful thing is, and I feel sorry for you that you have a needful thing that's okay with that, and you sleep well at night. Okay. Um, but I know you'll do the same behavior over and over and over again in every active and open investigation and on YouTube that you can, and it'll just be the next family in case, the next Amber. And you'll think that's fine too. You'll have an excuse, some justifiable whatever, I don't care. To yourself, anyway. Anyway, I hope one day, even though you're this old now, and I hope that you figure out what the fuck your major malfunction is. Stop. Stop hurting real people with what you consider non-harm and just for fun. Playing roles, thinking it's a good time, no harm, whatever. Alright? Figure you the fuck out, that's all I can suggest. You don't like what I have to say about it, go to a CZ and Shaded. Go make a whole ass hate channel or 3 and some backups about it. They make good money. Make sure to hashtag my name and everything. I don't give a shit. Really. Write a panel about it. Use that shit too. Anyway, y'all. I really wish I could taste my cigarettes. You know, I have not been able to taste my cigarettes in days. It's disheartening. I don't know. Heartbroken over it. Can't taste much, but I really can't taste my fucking cigarettes. I can't taste most of them drinking or eating. I can, however, taste maple flavored anything just fine. I don't even know what crows are going about. I don't care. Anyway, I'm done with that. I told you to go sit down with yourselves there, me, myself, and Irene figure it the fuck out. And this ain't the Picnic Palace. And I don't do the whole, but wait, this is popular moment of it. You know, I've been through it. I know y'all listen enough. Give a shit what you do with yourselves these days. Just stop fucking with real people. I don't give a shit if it's over a screen. Stop it. Goddamn, go be good humans. Shit, take a hell of a lot less. Go learn something online. Anyway, so carrying on. I also think while they're on this whole patch of whatever, BKTM, the usual suspects, right? There's this whole thing that happened, as y'all recall, way back before the carrot thing, right? Y'all remember the BK's blackmailing TM all the way off the internet with nudes bullshit, and he called me when I was coming from the restaurant. I had no idea what he'd been doing on his live stream on that first. Then he hangs up and I call him back, but I go live so that it's up here. Y'all remember that? And then suddenly he turns back into the big bad villain arc, right? Two old crows, I don't care what you were or are. And I'd honestly hate to walk into any hospital or facility and know that some nurse, doctor, anybody else is taking care of me that had such a lack of empathy and understanding of the world or basic shit. And this is what they did for their goddamn hobby online. I'd hate for any person in any government agency, law enforcement, DCS, CASA, nursing, doctors, any of that shit. I would hate to fucking know, and I would really ask for another medical professional if I thought I was being taken care of by folks who were literally online doing this as a goddamn hobby or an open and active investigation. No offense. Or take it as you will. But that would not be the person I'd want caring for me or have the ability to go scan a card and have access to shit. It wouldn't be the type of person I'd want working in any goddamn realm or anything. And it damn sure wouldn't be somebody I want laying hands on me. For any reason. They lacked that much common decency, empathy, respect, value of human life, enjoyed the torment of other human beings, were that ignorant to think they were helping anyone around open and active investigations, etc., and whatnot. A, that person ain't smart enough or intelligent enough to be laying their hands on me and taking care of me. B, they don't have a fucking heart, even if they had the brains. And I'm sorry, no, I'm not. I wouldn't want their hands on. And I'd honestly want all their shit taken from them so they could, like, do no harm and shit. I don't know. So anyway, thing is, for me, I watched TM and Floppy and stuff over a course of weeks. Background shit with me as well. Ample recordings, all sort of shit. During that, all these blackmailing TM all the way off the internet with the news routine. Right? Now, during that period, I thought, man, this is fucked up. Now, I know chances are generally with this group, and especially those two, and how many arcs they'd had in between, how stupid they thought I was after the whole. Yeah, I remember how many of those arcs has been between those two with always threatening to push her shit and overweight this and overweight that, and they're friends and whatever, right? It's like, I was like, either way, this is some fuck shit, but I guess I'm supposed to buy it, right? Now, either, and this is just some guessing, glad to hear that, Murray. But I assume during that period, the acting routines in the background, and the disgusting nature of everything. I guess I was supposed to eat and buy the bullshit. Right? They did try a little harder during that period. And then I guess I was supposed to go turn this shit in. And that way they could waste some police resources everywhere across the US as it traveled from here to others. Take a little bit more time in Detective Timo Summers' case here, even if it was just to get one report from here to other places. I don't. Or I was supposed to be, it was a test maybe to see if I would release those things online. And that way they could play some sort of drama arc or setup arc or whatever around that shit. It's like, yeah, I ain't falling for none of this shit. So I held. I held. TM acted like a few times. I was supposed to do XYZ with some of the stuff. It's like, yeah. There's a flavor of something on this shit, right? For sure. Wasn't playing it. And then after I didn't play in it, guess what? And all of a sudden, every 10 days is all like, Benny, the grass is green again. Benny's like, fuck Penny. But that was also part of the background shit occurring too, the recordings, whatever. Still couldn't tell you whether or what I was supposed to do with all the ample amounts of extra awareness. Like him waxing poetic about his stepdaughter and expecting grudge her genes and her sex life and weird shit. I still don't know what the fuck. I just know it's disgusting. Um, Not sure what the hell that was. I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I think it was the tone change for me. During that particular shit, I was like, no, I think this is incidental. I think this was a went too far moment for floppy. I don't know. Either way, the games they play here, guys, with you all, your hearts, your feels, your survivor and fighter statuses, it's pretty sick. And their overuse, misuse, and misdirection of services is rage worthy. They're trying to tamper with Summer's case and everyone around it at every level they could manage. For 2 years, 4 months, and 12 days. It's so infuriating I cannot put it into words. Or express it adequately enough. Crows, you noticed a few times you visited in the past few days that you're basically just doing the same shit, but in my chat. Very convenient timing too. Knock it the fuck off already. Anyway, um, So watching all that and knowing the shit that we all know. There's proof of, there's admittances of by these creators, these fucking tragedy pimps, and all that. That they have literally tampered, screwed with, tried to screw up, worked for, targeted for, tried to taint every aspect of Summer's case here online and in real life, and that I've watched in the first hours, them insert head on, start trying to locate. That we held proof of what they've done, what they're still continuing to do. Knowing how extreme they went real life on all of us. And then watched any of them dare tell anybody else how long it's been. But then to overdo that, with their 3-year excitement territory. I don't think so, buddy. Um, God, y'all. Mm, so sick. Yeah, this group, so many of them for so many years have been able to get away with this shit. And out, they learn new tricks, of course, like all criminals. You know, they build and they build and they build in each one. They pretty much have a play-by-play to follow in each one, though. And you'll see it. Rinse, repeat pattern in each case. Same lies, same everything. Um, Same picking of a neighbor, a babysitter, a witness, etc. Same billboards, bullshit, scams, shell games. The same shit, just on different scales in each one. Just different levels of it. It's been occurring for years now. It's gotta stop. It's gotta stop. But, I think they thought, like they do with most high profile case, whatever. At first, it's just about the Amber Alert, which ones they can wiggle into. Then they get a little bit of info. They'll stick with the ones that are, they try to stick with every one of them. That's why they'll share each and every one of them. That's, pretty enough, this enough, sensational enough, missing long enough. But for the most part, most missing children are found within just a few hours, usually family based, custody based, you know. And most female victims and otherwise other crime, it's usually partner family based, solved rather quickly. Pretty, it, summers is different. Especially when you consider the symbiotic relationship those closest to her have with these YouTube creators from the very beginning. And um, Jerry Springer quality, oh nine, it's all there. Super sensational, right? Oh boy. And I'll never figure out, wow, alright. Um, my advice. Not that I'm not gonna put it in the box. Thing is, much like on any collar panel ride, Crow is always up to shit, and it's not extra dumb. It has pretend dumb as fucking rocks about it, much like a bunch of 40 owls and raincoats, etc. And if you know who Old Crow really is and other clothing around here, well, and I'm sure more than a few of you do, you clearly know what Crow's up to here. And why a bunch of the owls and disruptors going like stupid and fucking illiterate as shit, and they can't work tech, and they got 9 books long. It's whatever, wherever they are as they are, and they are personal sent fucking assholes who think other people don't see it and get it. Right? And I get it just fine. Same shit, different day. And then it's meant to look like me's picking on them. And that I shouldn't do that, because clearly look at this individual who can't read or write or no comprehension skills. They don't know what they're doing. They're innocent. I'm just being mean to them. And so when I block them or I say shit to them or I call them out, it makes me look like I'm awful. And that's not the case. Makes for a good show, though, don't it? Fucking miss me with it already. And if you know what general crowd or creators that one hangs out with, under all the other clothing, well, miss me with it. It's like chasing, mess. They're always like, I don't know the things. I don't watch any of the creators. I only watch you. I only do this. I only do that. But then you get up on a panel and conversation. You have a phone call. And suddenly they have all the things or do all these little pebble drops, all the names, and trying to get responses from you, or trying to dig, or trying to. It's some of the goofiest shit I've ever seen. Y'all have seen it do that too here. It's a thing, bro. I don't care. I'm not here to bother you, Crow. I'm not here to hurt your fifis either. A true story, I don't give a flying fuck about your fifis. And this ain't about bothering you, bitch. You came out of my universe bothering me first. Remember that. I did not go into your life and find you, Crows. You came and found me with a well-organized group online. Then inserted yourself and found the shit you do funny and helpful and open an active investigation somehow. And to help them torment the living shit out of other human beings around them. That wasn't me, girl. That wasn't me. That was you. It's you bothering me and others. And we didn't all come and find you. You came and found us and made your choices as a grown adult. One twice my age who should have known better. Been raised better. But I'm gonna tell you is, on the average, I just catalog it. It's there. I don't pay any, never mind you on. I don't take up my headspace. I just remember and I don't forget. And I really don't forgive. Not that I really care enough about you all to do that. Some days I just enjoy pointing out your all's fuckery when you're on my nerves. But yeah, remember that, Crows. You didn't have a missing anybody, a murdered anybody, anything else, Sharon. We didn't find you. You found us. And you're enjoying doing whatever it is to fulfill whatever your needful thing is in all this. While you harm real life people and help in a group effort online to do it. So if I were you, it wouldn't be your fee-fees. And if I'm bothering you, worried about, I need you to get married, bro. And just know that when I log off here today, you'll take up about as much headspace from me as you have any other time. I'll catalog, I'll compile even those small like you as I've marched along this path for 2 years or so. But you don't take up headspace. Find most of you a little sad. I wonder what the hell is wrong with humanity. I wonder what. You make a whole lot of people on Earth. People like you make a whole lot of people on Earth feel like it's a darker place than it is while you have fun online. You remember that. You take people's joy, your outlook on humanity, the world they live in, while you play these stupid games. You make the world darker for other human beings, not a better, brighter place. And if you can live with that, I guess that's you. It wouldn't be me. Anyway, y'all, a TMBK consider it's definitely as always some always going on around them. But make no mistake, you're always dealing with the man behind the curtain situation. Half of them are fighting each other, they're doing whatever. Everybody's split off, people are no longer online, yada yada. Right. Now there are a few little wars shaking and going, but the resting of control of certain things, but no more than is typical. The usage of these fucking tragedy events to continue to target all kinds of people for many different reasons, and to screw about in Swimmer's case in real life. Because when they do this online, it's exactly what they're doing too, but they make sure, like, for entertainment purposes, to call everything to do this, to do that, to do whatever. Fuck with people, law enforcement, whatever. Up close and personal on the daily. Crow, I don't have to get over it. Get this shit. I'm not a human being you fucked with. I don't know you shit. I don't have to get over anything. You're in my chat, bitch. I'm not in yours. Remember that. Remember that. You're circling me. I'm not circling you. You're free to leave at any time there, Pretend Hotel California. And you're the one doing this today. You want to speak in truth about why are you really over here doing this? I can tell you it ain't because big good reason. You're doing the same thing you do any other time. We getting out of it today, Crow. For whom? Hashtag worst summer, Crow. Oh wait, let me guess. I came on, I said I didn't feel good. Started talking about people or things wasn't supposed to. You're here to get me off track, try to do whatever. Get me to what? Slip up on something while you all consent. weakness, blood in the water where I don't feel good. Oh my god. If y'all do it enough over a 2-year period, it'll work. I see you all for what you are, just like I always have. I see you. I see you. Anyway, and just swing it over this arc, continue, and I will put you in the box. Just 'cause you're boring the shit out of me. And I don't have to put up with your crap. You feel free to make other clothing changes or back to the main one. Come back and try again, Magic 8-Ball style, but send 2 more in. I don't give a shit. Anyway, y'all, they have screwed up, screwed with everything Summerwell's since the Amber Alert, everything came out. And they're gonna continue. I don't find that cute or funny. I don't find what they've done around anything funny or cute. And that there's ample proof of. And then they dare say 3 years this or whatever that to anyone else. Or shake their head at anybody else in a fucking hashtag. Gotta tell you. Well, they sell you all on another redemption arc routine and try to scuttle away with blips and oh look, we're all good people and we're hiding all the things and Mother Teresa arcs, I don't tell you. But watching them go back on a certain arc and try to reattack someone about the same shit, and there's TMBK and played the same players, but now an introduction of Jenny and Adrian outright in the open, and all sort of fuck shit in the past few days, man. I don't know whether to roll my eyes or they're gonna get stuck like that, man. I just know it. I just know it. This place is giving me the first wrinkles of my life, and I am kind of grateful that the white hairs are coming in strips now. So that's really the only bonus, but I'm serious. I'm absolutely positive at some point my eyes are going to roll entirely back up my head and get stuck there. And watching the same shit over and over and over and over. And then for these creators to be like, any amount of time past one day, to hashtag anything, talk about it, whatever. Act like they care when their goal is to come in and fuck it up anyway. Much like everything in every case they touch. And can get inserted in. I've got to tell you that it's weird watching them do shit like that. Because to me it means in their heads, even they're still like, A, that's a form of, just shitting on others around everything too. But, and mind fucking, right? And then, doing all the things. But, yeah, I gotta tell you, for any of these creators to speak on the amount of time or length something's taken. I'm like, the fuck you think this is? An episode of CSI? Like 30 minutes? Everything's good to go? No, that's not even what they intended to be. Because I think, their goals are always to fuck it up or fuck with a little bit so it lasts longer so they can make money on these open and active cases, a little more, but I think we're now definitely at a place where they're helping main or prime or most likely to be suspects fuck up cases to where they all hope they're not prosecutable, they're able to be taken to court or sat in front of juries or, I'm pretty sure that's where we're at this point with this group. Thing about it is, those three past 24 hours take the clip thing, share it, be like, oh, bravo, still whatever. But they have no idea where it is. I guess they also think that means, that's my theory, or I'm going wherever the hell they think I'm going, and blaming C&D, they'd be wrong on all those things, but, um, just pointing out little things along the way is all. A lot of which I've seen since the beginning in person in real life, otherwise, long before we're coming public, and so much more in between. What I've also seen is in real time all of these tragedy events push in and fuck up and mislead investigators and shit as they sit over here online doing. Some on purpose. And that really bothers. Always has. Now, some I didn't realize till a ways in, and then looking back, realizing where. See, that's the thing. They hashtag whatever over there. Oh, it's just been XYZ amount of time. The thing is, though, patience. Sometimes it takes time. And you hit the ground running, and you hang on, and you wait, and you listen, and you watch for little things. And you build. You wait things for fall loose. People to wrap up their final storylines, weave, bob, wedge their own dumb selves in the fucking corners. Run out of places to hide, shit to manufacture, people to falsely sling mud jello bullshit out. You wait until the eyes of storms. Mass silencing of dipshits kinda helps. That's how it goes. You can recognize something wrong in the very beginning. Then where the fuck did that stupid shit come from? And why am I having to answer this? Like, this doesn't even make any sense. Where the hell did this come from? But then later on, being able to put the pieces together for this group, certain creators, proof that it's coming from them, and the real resources and investigation around summer. Yeah, talk about infuriating. Thing is, there shouldn't be a whole lot of clairvoyant motherfuckers. Psychics? Shit. First days around some case once she vanished. A whole lot of fucking red flags. Juanita was a joke, but and a con, and obviously we all were, eh, but there were other people just wondering about. Never advertised a day in their life as psychic, medium, whatever. But boy, weren't they? Didn't they all say some of the darndest things? Guts are like, red flag, red flag. Oh, hell, what the fuck? And then with a little patience, listening, following, tracking. The way those with patience can hear certain responses, can see changes in the way certain contexts take place at certain contexts, how certain communications change. dynamics around all kinds. Well, I don't know, man. Sometimes it gives you more than an idea, but it takes patience. A lot of patience. Then, of course, you do the lead backs. Whatever. Figure out where it all fits and how. But I gotta tell you, I think there are far too many, far too many. Oh, who instantly realized, or thought they did, once seeing the word accents, thought, edit this, whatever that, that'll be a quick. And now it'll be them responsible to be that, whatever. Thought they'd make some quick money, they'd make some extra Jerry Springer shit out of it, they'd tamper like always. I think true idiots of true crime thought they'd maybe even really solve something. I think others are here with doing what they've always done in all these open and active cases. And the communities and law enforcement around them, in out, calling criminal, well organized group stuff. But I also think here on the ground, and I hate to really say it that way because of monikers used by this place and its fuck stakes, but also how quickly these people, plus pick-me's and stalkers, like get started in these open and active investigations around the country. They too are going real life, dropping by within hours, such. Right. Selling off everything within minutes. Honestly, if they're allowed into search crews or anything like that, and nobody realizes they're already doing shit. We also have real life people, which I hate to say it too, because obviously half the stalkers, pick-me's, they are here. Yeah, they got different bands of idiots working around these things. And I, for life of me, will never be able to figure out one. So many so quickly determined that feds, etc., weren't doing XYZ, and everybody needed to come in to solve or to do or whatever, and you're talking within a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Man, we were all still being questioned and dealing with detectives, card searchers and shit like every day at that point. And people are like, oh God, you know, we can go solve it. Like, the fuck? Why? I don't understand that. And I never will. I never fucking will for life. I think there's been just far too much. Far too many people treasure hunting, clout chasing, building for 1 degree, and I just. And then they all want to slam circles into squares, and they want to make whatever fit their fucking pet theories, and half want to collect on fucking scamathon shit, half are touching that shit. And then you got 99% of the quote Summer Wells community over here built by TMAB, MGL, of course, First Crew, and that's, Chase, Scott, Linda, Penny, Q, etc., 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 on the line, but far too many touching all the things. All the way back to certain squalls and inside of Ben Hill and otherwise. Just for the life of me, cannot imagine anybody on Earth been like, oh, it's been 3 days or 6 weeks, and going, oh shit, let's go solve it. What bothers me in the past few days is why in the hell this Purple Light's featured over there by Pumpkin Patch when I know only shows up on a certain day. Certain times that would not have been allowed in there yet on its own without invitation, or I don't know, maybe saying it need to take photos, real estate ones for some reason. I don't know. There's something real weird about that. But then it make it its debut. I mean, it was watching the parade, of course, but then making sure to make its debut on camera at the one and only Vigil Dawn attended. Odd, almost as if on purpose. But I think it and several others were nothing more than distractors and pullers of attention and misdirection and freaks and geeks all their own. Helpful targeters, that type of shit as well. Right. Don't know why you do that. Or get into criminal shit, play witness, and tampering with everybody around everything. You're actually trying to help. But a great many have been doing all this since the beginning. Within hours, some are vanishing, and they've not quit yet. They're all hoping on year 3. Sure, they're all planning on it while twerking and giggling in the background. Or they think if they can get Summers case declared cold at 3 and handed over other places, buddy systems and such. I don't know, be careful of those saying 3 years, 3 years, 3 years over. Especially around the Jenny Adrian BKT circuit. Walk very, very carefully, and that it really started up after she did the cow pedal and herself said 3 years. Well, a little worrisome. I don't know. I have feels about all of it. I do. No, I think I'm gonna do the same. I'm not feeling real well. And been here even longer than want to be tonight as well. Anyway, as always, guys, um, please share the DD/Universal Hand Signal for help. As always, please share Summer's picture information and color back. And, I'd always put great detail on both of those things. Uh, if you watch my other streams, you know. Um, so, I just don't quite have the energy tonight. But by information, you all know I do not mean YouTube or any of us speaking. I mean law enforcement, feds, local investigative journalists, I don't mean the JLR's bullhorns or in either. It's a very tangible way to help bring Summer back to her community and her brothers so she can tell her own story. And law enforcement, her brothers can help tell it with or for her. They do care, they are working. Her case is not cold. We're at 2 years, 4 months, 12 days. And by my estimation, 1 hour and 50 minutes. At least since it was voiced that she had vanished. So, screw their 3 years. Justice will come. Anyway, no. Pick up pebbles and sparks, put them where you can. Speak with them where you can. One voice, one pebble, one spark. Don't matter. Don't matter. Sup, bro, dude? Alright. Um, lean on Mr. Rogers for Bob Ross. Man, you can do what you can when you can. Y'all have a good morning, good evening, good night, wherever you are. Watch out for these streets, as always. They've definitely got some flavors to them this weekend. Anyway, I'm hopefully gonna eat, and I'm gonna rest and maybe talk a few cats, a teen, a doggo, and continue and tell some crypt marathon or something. It's honestly happening like a corn maze or something this weekend, but we'll see how it all shakes. So anyway, guys, y'all have a good night.